When Youthforia rolled out its date night skin tint in a limited number of shades last year, the brand was criticized for the lack of options for darker skin tones. Well, now Youthforia is expanding its shade range, with some customers and beauty creators outraged. They're likening this darkest shade to black face paint, saying not only is it not inclusive, it's insulting.
I'm wearing Youthforia. Makeup you can sleep in.
It's the popular beauty brand that wowed the sharks on ABC's Shark Tank.
Your margins are amazing. You're very impressive.
Even going on to snag a $400,000 investment from billionaire Mark Cuban.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
But this morning, Youthforia facing big backlash over its recent shade range expansion, with some comparing the darkest shade, 600 deep, to black face paint.
This is truly a crime.
Texas-based beauty influencer Gloria was one of the first to call it out, sharing this video with her 1.5 million followers on TikTok and saying she has on one side of her face the foundation, the other side, black face paint.
Not only in 2024 is this so disgusting and disrespectful, but this needs to be pulled off the shelves.
What do you think Youthforia didn't consider when they put out this foundation shade?
I mean, it's a very simple answer. They didn't consider Black women. They also didn't consider actually testing it on real skin. And you see shade 600 and it's literally just a black swatch because it is not a human skin tone.
This isn't the first time Youthforia and its founder, Fiona Kochan, have been under fire for inclusivity. In fact, this new shade was released in response to what critics said was a lack of options for darker complexions in late 2023, which Gloria also reviewed and critiqued last year.
This is the darkest shade of the Youthforia Date Night Foundation.
In a TikTok video posted late last month, the founder of Youthforia personally went on a hunt for models for the new shade.
It actually blends so easily into his...
Claiming the shade matched the model's undertones perfectly. And while the shade may possibly work for some people, one cosmetic chemist tells us it appears to lack basic undertones needed to mimic true color of human skin.
Darker tone and foundation will have usually a combination of red and yellow iron oxides and black iron oxide, because even the darkest person has various red or yellow, even sometimes blue or purple undertones that was just, literally pure black. So it's slightly insulting.
What needs to change in the beauty industry?
For starters, we can include darker shades, more people of color, and, different campaigns. There needs to be more faces of color, to be specific.
All right, so listen up. We've reached out to Youthforia and Ulta Beauty, which sells that foundation, for comment, but we've not yet heard back immediately. Mark Cuban has also yet to respond. But guys, certainly this opens up the conversation about inclusivity.
Yeah.
Once again.
See, this is a sticky situation for the makeup company, because if the makeup company did not include shading for black people, they'll still be ridiculed. There'll still be people going at them. Now, if they make one, then they're going to receive backlash from the same people who are talking about they need a shade for themselves. Now, my question is, if you know you need a shade for yourself and others can't provide that for you, or they're not providing the right shades, why don't you create one? You could possibly create the best shade for black people, where you would have the #1 makeup set when it pertains to the black skin. Come on, black people, why not make your own? Why you keep going after people who are not familiar with your skin, trying to ridicule them for trying to at least please a special demographic of people who wants some of the product that they're selling? Let me know what you guys think.